Why did the animal control officer ask me to keep track of my neighbor's missing dog's barking schedule? I'm obsessed with my garden. Every morning at 6 a.m. sharp, I'm out there watering my tomatoes, checking on my peppers, and pulling weeds. It's my meditation time before the world wakes up. My neighbor James has this gorgeous German Shepherd named Rex. Massive dog, beautiful coat, always perfectly groomed. For 2 solid years, Rex barked at me every single morning through our shared fence. Like clockwork, 6 a.m. on the dot, he'd see me and start his territorial display. I didn't mind it. Actually found it kind of endearing. Rex was just doing his job, protecting his territory. James would always yell at him to shut up, but I'd wave at Rex and he'd calm down after a few minutes. Then about 6 weeks ago, the barking just stopped. Complete silence. I figured maybe James finally got Rex trained or something, but it felt weird. Rex had been so consistent for 2 years. When I saw James at the mailbox, I casually asked about Rex. His whole demeanor changed. Got really nervous, wouldn't make eye contact. Oh, Rex ran away last month. We're devastated. Been posting flyers everywhere. Sure enough, missing dog posters started appearing all over the neighborhood. James was playing the heartbroken owner perfectly, asking everyone if they'd seen Rex, even offering a $500 reward, but something felt off. Rex was incredibly well trained and never left James's side during walks. Plus, James had this expensive invisible fence system installed just last year specifically for Rex. Then I started noticing other weird things. James's new girlfriend Melissa had been spending more time at his house. She drove this pristine white BMW and always parked in the garage now instead of the driveway where Rex used to greet visitors. Yesterday morning, everything changed. I'm out in my garden at my usual 6 a.m. ritual when I hear it. Faint barking coming from James's house. Not from the yard where Rex used to bark, but from somewhere inside. Basement maybe? The barking pattern was identical to Rex's old routine. Same duration, same intensity, same territorial aggression, but it was muffled, like it was coming from underground. That's when the animal control officer knocked on my door. Her name was Samantha, and she looked serious. We received an anonymous tip about your neighbor James. Someone reported possible animal cruelty. Did you notice anything unusual about his dog Rex? I told her everything. About Rex's 2-year barking routine, how it suddenly stopped when James claimed he ran away, and most importantly, how I'd been hearing the same barking pattern from inside his house every morning. Samantha's eyes lit up. Can you show me exactly where you hear the barking? And would you be willing to document the timing? We walked to my tomato plants right against the fence. At exactly 6:02 a.m., we heard it again. Rex's unmistakable bark coming from James's basement window. Samantha immediately called for backup. This is exactly what we needed, she explained. We suspected James never lost Rex, but we needed proof the dog was still on the property. Your consistent garden routine gives us a reliable witness with a clear timeline. Within an hour, 3 animal control vehicles and 2 police cars surrounded James's house. Samantha had a warrant based on my testimony about the barking schedule. They found Rex chained in James's basement. The poor dog was malnourished, had matted fur, and was sitting in his own waste. Apparently, James had been keeping him locked up for weeks because his new girlfriend Melissa claimed she was deathly allergic to dogs. But instead of rehoming Rex properly, James decided to hide him in the basement and tell everyone he'd run away. The missing dog posters were just elaborate theater to cover up animal abuse. The basement was disgusting. No windows, barely any ventilation, and Rex had been living in complete darkness except for a single bare bulb. The smell was overwhelming. James tried to play innocent when they arrested him. I was just trying to find him a new home. Melissa's allergies are really bad, but the evidence was clear. Rex had been imprisoned, not rehomed. Animal control immediately rushed Rex to the emergency vet. Despite everything, his tail started wagging the moment he saw sunlight again. Dogs are incredible that way. James got charged with animal cruelty, filing false police reports, and fraud. Melissa disappeared the same day James got arrested. Turned out she wasn't even allergic. She just didn't want to deal with a big dog in her space. Rex is recovering at the animal control facility now, and Samantha says he'll be available for adoption once he's fully healthy. She asked if I'd be interested, but I travel too much for work.